Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is me Bilal Shah from Star-5 Realty. And in today's video, I would like to talk about the mortgages. There are so many investors, so many buyers who would like to buy properties in Dubai, but they wanted to know what would be the easiest way to get mortgage, and through mortgage they would like to buy a property. So there are several points I want to highlight today. So first of all, I just want to highlight the first point is how much mortgage we can get. So let's suppose if we talk about first the residents. If a resident wants to apply a mortgage in Dubai and would like to buy a property and the property value is 1 million, he can get up to 84% from the bank as a mortgage and then he can buy the property. For that, of course, you need to have a 3 months to 6 months salary certificate, a residency visa, and then you should be working permanently in a company or a letter from the bank or from the company and all that. And let's talk about the non-residents. If someone is a non-resident and he would like to buy a property through mortgage, he still can buy a property through mortgage. Then he can apply up to 50 to 60%. So for that, what documents is required as a non-resident? The bank will check his permanent address in, let's talk about UK, US or any other country. So the permanent address will be checked and the salary certificate and the compliances will be there to check it out, his history and the salary certificate back home wherever he work. And second thing, we talk about that how long this period goes. If someone would like to go for a mortgage like for 5 years, for 10 years, for how many years he wants to go for a mortgage. So depending, if someone is resident or even a non-resident, it can go up to 25 years, the mortgage time period. But depending if someone is the age of 50 to 60, then it's different, depending how much his retirement is left wherever he's working and how much he have already, spent his time to the company, he's young or he's old. So depending case to case. And let's talk about how much time it's required for a non-resident to get a pre-approval, to get mortgage and buy the property if someone is outside the country. So for that, it takes up to 2 to 3 weeks to get a pre-approval and compliance check and balance. And then for a final offer letter to making a, to getting everything is ready, it takes 1.5 months to 2 months time. But in the same time, if we talk about the residents, it's just only a matter of 3 weeks. So how the process start? So if we are talking about the residents, he must go to the bank and give 6 months salary certificate. And then he need to give a letter from his company, bank statement. And then he need to choose a property which he want to buy. So he will go for 80 to 4% loan. Then he will show the property which is looking to buy. The bank will send an evaluator. Evaluation will happen. Then they will give that how much the bank can evaluate against this property. And then he will be eligible to get a pre-approval. Then final offer letter. And then he can go for a proper, buying process of the property. And now let's talk about, there are some people who wants to buy a property under their company name, not on their own name. So what they can do, they can still apply mortgage, but the mortgage percentage will be not like 60 to 80%. And there will be so many tax costs involved. So sometimes people have open offshore company like Jafza, Jabal Ali free zones and all that. Still they can go for, the company loan under the company name. And another thing, let's suppose if someone would like to buy a plot through mortgage and plus through mortgage he wants to construct. Is he can do that or no? If someone is a resident, yes, he can do that. So the bank will give him a loan on the plot 50% and on the construction 100%. And let's talk about the EMI rates, which are the most important thing I would like to discuss here. So if we talk about outside the country, UK, US, Canada or other countries, the EMIs mortgage are really, really high. Why Dubai is so attracted? Because the EMI is very less here compared to the property values price. Even they pay EMI, still it's favorable for them. So if we talk about non-residents, the EMI would be around 5.5 to 6% out of the mortgage, whatever the amount is going to take mortgage from the bank. And same time, if someone is a resident, he can go up to 4.9 to 5%, EMI, and he can easily buy a property. And let's talk about the final stage. So if someone is going for a mortgage, what process he need to go through? There is a mortgage registration fees, which is 0.25% of the loan amount. Then there is a title deed fees, which is 580 dirhams. And there is a registration fees whenever you buy the property and you need to register your property into Dubai Land Department is 4,200. And last, if someone have already bought a property through mortgage and then he want to do the settlement, let's suppose you have a property, you already bought it through mortgage, and after a few years you want to sell it, but there is a still mortgage remain through the bank. So you can settle anytime. So that costs approximately around 10,000 dirhams, more or less, and you can settle your mortgage. So for more information regarding the mortgage, you can log into my page. You can check all the details over there. For more information, stay tuned. Bilal Shah from Star-5 Realty.